Alright, part 2 here. Some technical difficulties. So, the next thing you would need to know is how to write the equation of a tangent line. So first of all, what is a tangent line? Well, let's start here. So, the equation of a tangent line. In general, what goes there is the slope of that line. In this class, the way we find the slope is to find the derivative at that point, which I'll go through. I know that doesn't make any sense right now. It will. What goes there is the x value of the point that you're going through, the y value of that you are going through. As an example, they might tell you that f prime of 3 equals 4, and that f of 3 equals 8. And they'll say write the equation of the tangent line. So for right now, it's almost just like a mechanical, okay, I know I'm going to put this here, this here, this here, and you're getting an equation. We will talk a lot in class about what this means. But what's going on here is they're telling you the derivative when x equals 3 is 4. So when the x value is 3, your derivative is 4. That means your slope is 4. When you see this prime here, the number on the other side tells you the slope. So the slope goes there. And then the x value is 3, because you got a 3 in both spots there. And the y value is 8. And that'd be the equation of your line. Now sometimes they'll want you to distribute and say, okay, that's really just 4x minus 4. Sometimes they might actually write it in this form. Sometimes they'll write it in the form that you have there, but you got to be able to kind of manipulate those back and forth and see what's what, depending on how they write it. All right, what that would mean on a graph, just to give you some understanding, is at the point 3 comma 8, so let's say that's the point 3 comma 8, I must have some equation going on, and I don't know what it looks like, but let's say it's that. We draw our little surfboard here, which is probably more like this, and if we extend that, we get a line, and that line is what we just found the equation of. So I didn't draw it very well, because if the line's 4x minus 4, you know, it should be more like this, where the y-intercept is down here at negative 4. So my surfboard isn't exactly perfect, because I didn't even know what the equation was. But in general, that's what you're looking to find there. The equation of that surfboard, basically. Let's do another one of those. Let's say f prime of 2 equals 1, and f of 2 equals negative 2. So just a little sketch here. At the point 2, negative 2, they're telling me the slope of that tangent line is 1. And so the curve, who knows what it does? I don't even know what the curve is, but maybe it goes something like this. And then I've got this little surfboard here. And I want to find the equation of that surfboard. So if I set up my general form, what they're telling me is that x equals 2, the slope is 1. So the slope of this little surfboard is 1. The x value is 2, and the y value is negative 2. And that would be your equation. They might do this a slightly different way too. They could give you, let's say, the equation of the tangent line through 2 comma 4 goes through the point 3 comma 7, let's say. Find f prime of 2. So what they're saying there, they're kind of making you work backwards. So at 2 comma 4, there's a surfboard here. And that surfboard, if I extend it, would hit 3 comma 7. So there is your surfboard. And it's running like right next to tangent to some other equation. I don't know what it is, but here's your surfboard. And they're saying, okay, there's your surfboard. What's the slope of that surfboard? Well, you know that surfboard goes through 2 comma 4, and you know that surfboard goes through 2 comma 7. So you're just doing like rise over run, or y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, whatever's easiest for you to find the slope. I would just look at it and go, okay, that went up 3 over 1. So my slope is 3, which means the derivative at that spot is 3. Alright, so we'll work on these a lot tomorrow and drawing and sketching and understanding what they mean, and then we'll eventually get into the algebra behind it and how you do the problems if you don't have a graph there.